has the first question for Dusty. We'll start with Danielle up front here.
Dusty, how were the Rangers and specifically Montgomery able to kind of neutralize your
Well,
lineup?
I mean, he threw a heck of a game tonight. I mean, he had a good fastball. He was throwing harder than I remember. We hadn't seen him in a long time, and he had a good curveball, pretty good changeup. We had him, on the ropes a couple times. We got those 3 consecutive 2-out singles, and the one was hit, too hard and directly at the left fielder for Gary to score him. And, boy, the young left fielder, he made some heck of plays. And, he robbed Bregman on that one that I thought might have been off the wall. That was nobody out. And then he made a heck of a play in that corner on Bregman off of Chapman. I thought that ball had a chance to get on the wall, and then we'd at least had second and third, with nobody out. So, he got a hit, scored the run. He had a very good game.
Go to the second row on your right, Dusty.
Hey, Dusty. Maldonado struck out with bases loaded in the 4th there. Did you think about pinch hitting for him? And
No.
how early is too early to
Well, that's
think about
too
that?
early. I mean, because, it was too early because it was, we struck out before that with runners on base prior to Maldonado also. Yordan had a tough night, and that's in the 4th inning. And you don't change your catcher in the middle of the game like that in a 2-0 game. So, no, that was far too early.
Third row on your left, Dusty.
Hey, Dusty, with Verlander, did you think the only mistake of his tonight was hanging that slider
Yes.
against Tavares?
Yeah, that was the only mistake he made. I mean, he was good. He was very good. And, he had thrown good sliders all night. And that was the only mistake that he made, and he didn't miss it.
Other questions for Dusty? We'll take these 2, and then Verlander's going to come in.
What did Montgomery do to pitch Yordan so well?
Well, he was, they had a pretty good game plan, which Mike Maddox is one of the best at game planning. And, he was throwing some high fastballs and throwing some breaking balls off the plate. And like I said, I don't think he had 1 or 2 at-bats, if any, against him. And so, if we face him again, I'm sure, he'll be much more equipped after seeing a guy already early in the series.
I'll finish up with Christy on your right, Dusty.
Hey, Dusty, what do you think will be the key to your team putting this behind them and moving on for tomorrow's game real quick?
Well, this team's the best I've been around about moving on. There's nothing you can do, and if you're going to lose a game, you'd rather lose it in the first game versus, in the middle of the series. And so, we know we got a tough pitcher in Evaldi tomorrow, but they also have a tough pitcher in Framber on our side. So, sometimes you gotta say, hey, the guy threw a great game tonight against us. I mean, excellent game. And they say good pitching beats good hitting, but when you don't hit, everybody wants to know what's wrong. So, it's not a whole bunch to say he threw a real good game against us.
We'll finish up quickly with Britt on our right here.
Dusty, getting back to that Bregman ball that was a terrific catch by Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Did you think initially that Altuve was doubled up, and how much was that a momentum changer?
I mean, that was close, because he had his foot still on the bag, and that was a matter of interpretation, but his left foot was past the bag, and so, it didn't work.
Dusty, thanks so much.
Yep.
Appreciate it.